Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. How you doing? And I hope you're having an amazing day. So I went to the Dollar Tree a couple of days ago and I got makeup for my whole face. So we're going to be doing the Dollar Tree makeup challenge. And I spent a total of $7.27. Spent $7.27 on my full face of makeup, so not too bad. We're actually going to see how it applies and how it wears throughout the day and how it feels, honestly. So first I'm going to go ahead and wash my face and then we'll get on with the video. Okay, so I'm back. I just washed and moisturized my face. We're all prepped, primed, and, well, not primed because the Dollar Tree didn't have any primer whatsoever, but we can make that work because honestly, if you have your face moisturized, if you have your face moisturized well enough, you don't really need a primer. Me, however, I like to have a primer just for that extra security when I do my makeup, just because I have super dry skin. But we're gonna make it work today. So nonetheless, we're ready to go. And also, along with what I purchased makeup wise, I also got some makeup removing wipes, so I'll be showing those too. They're the Global Beauty Care, and it has a real pretty G on there. And I got the ones in retinol, which is the blue packaging. There's also a pink packaging that has collagen, but there's 30 wipes in here and it's for $1. And they work really good. And the Dollar Tree is also where I got my charcoal wipes. So like I said, the Dollar Tree didn't have any primers and they also didn't have any concealer, but I purchased this compact makeup in the shade Light. So I'm going to be using that as my concealer today. And honestly, I've actually changed up my makeup routine just a little bit because a lot of beauty gurus and people that you see on the internet and everything, a lot of them put on foundation and then concealer. But in my past experience, I find that you actually are wasting foundation. You're using more of it when you do that first, when you do your foundation first, because foundation is basically just to even out your skin tone. Concealer is to conceal like your acne marks, your dark circles, all that not so good stuff. So it comes with a little sponge, so I'm assuming that's what I'm going to use just to see. And it's really creamy. It's super creamy. So we'll see how this works. As far as I can see, it's not that bad. It definitely has pigmentation. And I got inspiration to be doing this challenge from LauraLee Los Angeles, so I will have her video linked into the description down below. And I honestly love watching her challenges, She's gone to Marshall's, I'm pretty sure it was Marshall's. She's gone to Marshall's, she's gone to the drugstore, she's had like a $20 limit. I think that's the next makeup challenge that I'm going to be doing next, is a $20 limit on makeup at the drugstore. Because honestly, if you go to the Dollar Tree, you are just that's just going to be way too easy. So this obviously isn't matching with my skin tone because it's light and I'm medium, but it is concealing my dark spots. We'll see how this works out, how long it stays on here on my face. Okay, so I've concealed, wow, jeez. You know that ointment they put on you when you have chicken pox? My face honestly kind of looks like that right now. And I got the Sassy Plus Chic Moisturizing Lotion, which I need the moisture. Like I said, I have super dry skin like the Sahara. And on the display, they honestly didn't have medium. I had to go looking around in like little bins on the bottom. The packaging isn't that bad. Actually, it looks like any normal packaging. I honestly feel like this packaging could be sold at Sephora. So I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. Oh geez, it came out a lot. I barely squeezed it and it all just came out, and it's 1 ounce. Exactly. So I'm going to use that same sponge from the compact and try and put that on. It's really creamy, geez. I honestly feel like I'm going to be super shiny after. I'm actually wondering how long these products last you. Like, not in regards to wear time, but in regards to like how long you are able to use them before you run out. It's not that bad. I'm a little bit concerned about it creasing though. So it's not really covering up my dark circles, I'm noticing. And I'm just gonna use like whatever's left, like excess, it's gone. I'm just gonna use whatever is left on my eyelid just to prep my eye for the eyeshadow. There were more eyeshadows than anything. So I found this, I was actually like crossing my fingers to get this, to even find this. This was actually like hidden behind a few other eyeshadows, so I'm lucky. I'm so happy that I decided to go digging through a few of them. So this is the LA Colors 12 color eyeshadow, traditional colors, and they're all neutrals. So I can actually use these as a bronzer, one of these as a bronzer. Now none of them are as that shimmery that I can use it as a highlight, but that's fine. But these are in the nudes. It comes with one of these applicators, but I would prefer to use my own just because it's better technique and application. But because this is a Dollar Tree makeup challenge and I didn't get any other brushes, this is what I'm stuck with. So I'm gonna go in with this one, this shade right here. No, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna put it all over my eyelid. And because it's dual-ended, I'm just gonna flip it to the other side, clean side, if I need to use a different color. Because I'm very limited. The pressure is on. Yeah, so far the foundation isn't that bad. The concealer, And if you're on a budget, you know, I would actually recommend this eyeshadow if you're on a budget, if you don't want to go to Sephora or Ulta or anything. And honestly, when you're in high school and in college, you're kind of on a budget. But, you know, you shouldn't have to feel obligated to wear makeup at all, even, you know. The concealer, the foundation, and honestly, just some mascara and lip balm, lip gloss, whatever you feel comfortable wearing, that should be good enough. You know, you should embrace your natural beauty. So I'm going in now. I flipped this over, the applicator over, and I'm going in now with, this shade into the crease. The foundation and the concealer I don't feel like I'm wearing anything, which is actually a good thing. And this is also what I prefer. Like, I could have experimented with a bunch of other colors and everything, but no. I love neutrals because I feel like they're more wearable for every day. So I'm gonna use this white shimmery, it's kind of shimmery, shade for my brow bone. And honestly, it matches the applicator perfectly. I keep on looking into this like there's a mirror because I'm so used to a mirror being there. That actually doesn't look bad. So if you're going to college or if you're in high school and you're on a budget, you know, for whatever reason, you're saving up for college, you're saving up for a car, whatever, and you're still into makeup, I would definitely recommend this palette. You can use this palette so many different ways, and it is pigmented. It's actually more pigmented than some of the drugstore palettes that I've used. And the reason you do that is just to brighten up your eye. It brightens the white of your eye and makes you look so much more awake, which in school or at your job you really need. You do not want to go in looking super tired. So far, I don't see any creasing, which is one of my biggest issues with makeup. So there's this brown right here. Don't know if you can see. There's this brown right here. Right there. Now I'm going to use that as my contour. If it doesn't work out, I'm going to go in with this darker brown. And there's a bunch of Wet n Wild brushes over there. So I'm just going to use this to blend it out, and we're going to see if it moves around the foundation at all. Like, my skin's not bad, so I'm not super paranoid. Yeah, that surprisingly worked. Yeah. So I'm gonna continue doing that off camera, and I'll show you the end result. Okay, so now I had to switch cameras because the other camera ran out of memory. But I just finished contouring. What do you guys think? I think it actually looks pretty decent. I'm not a fan of being super shiny under here. It's not really concealing my dark circles. Like, look how bad that looks. Ugh. So, moving on. I wanted to really challenge myself because this is a challenge video. And normally for my eyeliner, I do it with liquid. So I normally use the Jordana Cat Liner from Walgreens. And it lasts me about a month and a half, 2 months, and it honestly costs only $4. But this is the Wet n Wild Kohl Crayon. It's actually really good to use a kohl eyeliner in your waterline. The kohl absorbs all the moisture, and it's just easier and more long-lasting to put it in your waterline. So I'm going to take a little compact and just try putting on my eyeliner with a pencil instead of liquid. So here we go. I don't think I'm going to do a cat eye just because I think that would be a little bit more difficult. I can't really get it super close to my line. Oh, that's actually nice. Huh. I might actually use this when I don't do my wing. Yeah, I surprisingly like this. You know, it's a little bit, it's soft. It's a more soft look. Yeah, when I don't do my winged eyeliner, I actually am liking this. What do you guys think? I need to get closer to my waterline on this one, jeez. But I'm so terrified of poking out my eye. I think that's the best I can do. So I didn't use too much. There's still a bit of a point on there. I'm definitely going to be using this. This is actually nice. I'm putting this in my makeup bag right now. Yeah, I surprisingly am liking this. The concealer, not so much. But everything else is pretty nice. The foundation is sitting pretty, basically. The contour, I think, isn't that bad. We're going to be putting on some mascara. Now, we're moving on to lipstick. I'm just going to put a little bit of lip balm on before we do this. So I got the LA Colors lipstick in Hydrating, which I need, and it says Creamy Wear, and it's in the color Berry Red. Let's see how pigmented it is. It's actually coming out a little orange. Fingers crossed it wears off throughout the day. The eyeshadow, really like the eyeshadow actually. I will take some pictures and actually show you guys what the makeup looks like in photos, and of course there's not going to be any flashback, no flashback Mary or anything, just because there's no powder. This is all cream. So I will insert the photos right now. Updating you guys on how the overall makeup wore at the very end of the day. It is currently, what time is it? It's currently 11:30, so I would say at about 8:30, 9 p.m. I'll be updating you. So I'll see you then. Okay, so this is a 4-hour update. The lips did not last, so I kind of think that it's better for the look because I have to go into work. I would say in a half hour I have to go to work. So I'm really glad. I'm not kind of glad. I'm really glad that it wore off. Just because I don't want to show up to work with orange lips. Now, the rest of it, I feel like it's holding up pretty good. I don't know. We're only at the 4-hour update mark. So we'll see after a full 8 hours. I'll see you guys after my shift. Hi guys, so this is what my makeup looks like at the very end of the day. Yes, I went to work, but after work I decided to go to the gym. So this is makeup even after the gym. I think the foundations sit pretty well, in my opinion. I think I would have to touch it up with actual powder, setting powder throughout the day to absorb the oils. But overall, this foundation, not that bad for $1. The eyeshadow palette, I actually like the colors that it made. So I actually approve of this eyeshadow palette from the dollar store. Concealer, it didn't do that great on my under eyes, but I think overall on my general face area, it concealed pretty well everywhere else except my under eyes. So just something to consider. I would not repurchase this just because it said berry red, but it came out to an orange, and thankfully it wore off throughout the day. Within an hour it wore off. I did go out in public with this makeup on. I went to work, I went to the gym, so overall it wasn't that bad. Would I recommend going to the Dollar Tree for college students, high school students? It depends on who you are. It depends on how much you want to spend on your makeup. I think the foundation and the eyeshadow are worth it. Me personally, in my opinion, I'm definitely going to continue using the eyeshadow. I'm going to use the foundation until it's gone. It just depends on who you are, what you're willing to spend, and, you know, you get what you pay for, basically. With a lot of these products, I really got what I paid for with this. But overall, I feel like I had a pretty good experience. Remember, as cheesy as it sounds, no matter what you look like on the outside, it matters who you are on the inside as a person and how you feel about yourself. I hope you all have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you in the